everyone, it's Hannah and today I'm going to show you how to bake a delicious chocolate cheesecake brownie that is dyed slightly orange to make it a little bit more creepy and a bit more Halloween. This is a perfect treat to serve at any party, but especially at Halloween because everybody loves chocolate. In the video you're going to see two sets of hands, and that's because my sister was kind enough to help me out. But that's enough rambling from me, let's get on with the tutorial, shall we?
So to make these delicious brownies you are going to need unsalted butter, full fat cream cheese, self-raising flour, caster sugar, cocoa powder, dark chocolate, eggs and orange food colouring. You don't need the baking powder, I don't know why I put it there. So to start with I'm going to line my 20 by 20 inch tin with some baking paper, and then I'm going to cube my butter and pop it in my saucepan. All the measurements and such will be in the link in the recipe, which I have linked below. Then once we have done that, we are going to break up 100 grams of the chocolate into the saucepan, and we are going to heat that over the hob until it is nice and smooth. Yes, anyway, meanwhile Charlotte is cracking some eggs for me, and for the time being we need 3. And it's all of the egg you need. And you give that a nice whisk. Meanwhile I have weighed out the caster sugar and put a pinch of salt in it, and I'm adding that to the chocolate. Now what we're going to do is put a spoonful of that warm chocolate mixture into the egg to bring it up to temperature, so the egg doesn't scramble when we pour it in. And see? No scrambling. So yes, we're just giving that a mix.
What a lovely cinematic shot.
So keep stirring that egg mixture in until it's all combined. Then I've whisked together the self-raising flour and the cocoa powder, and I'm adding that to the mixture. Meanwhile in the background you can see that I'm chopping up the other bar of chocolate to make our lovely chocolate chunks, which we are now going to add to our brownie mixture. And just stirring it all through. Now moving on to the cheesecake, I'm just separating 2 eggs. We only need the yolks of the eggs, so you can use the whites for something else. Make a couple of meringues or something. And so I've got some caster sugar and my cream cheese in there. Now I'm just adding my egg yolks, and I'm going to give that a good whisk until it's all combined. You may think at first it isn't whisking, but the cream cheese will loosen up and will come together quite nicely. I then gradually added orange food colouring, as this gel food colouring can be quite strong and I didn't want to make it too garish, so I just mixed it until it was the colour that I wanted. I then poured my brownie mixture into my lined tin and then started to spoon on the cheesecake mixture in lovely dollops. Taking a skewer, I then marbled it through the brownie mixture so it was a lovely pattern. Just need to leave it in the tin to cool completely before you remove it and chop it up.
There we go. Pretty simple. Well, lots of stages, lots of ingredients, lots of bowls, but pretty basic stages to do. You don't need any technical know-how, and not gonna lie, it tastes amazing. If you don't chop your chocolate chunks too small, it's really good because you get all the gooey brownie and then you get the gooey cheesecake part, then you just get a crunchy bit of chocolate and it's just really good. And the cheesecake part isn't too sweet either, which is nice. I personally would recommend chopping up the brownie and serving it the day after you make it, because it just sets a bit. It's really difficult to cut your brownie while it's still warm, because it's all going to be all gooey inside, which is wonderful but impossible to get out the tin. So if you just pop it in a cake tin, and what I did is I popped it in the fridge overnight, and so the next day it was perfect and it was all set, and it's still gooey and still delicious, just not liquid, basically. I hope that you like this tutorial. Don't forget to check out the description down below for the full recipe. If you do decide to recreate this brownie or any other of my tutorials, please feel free to post a picture on Instagram with the hashtag #TheCornerOfCraft. I love to check out your makes and see how talented you all are. Not only am I on Instagram, but I am also on various other social media sites, so I'll pop all the relevant links in the description box below. I hope that you've enjoyed Spooky Sunday for this year, as this will be the last one, as October is very nigh. Just because Spooky Sundays is over doesn't mean my videos are over. I still post 2 videos a week, one of them is on a Thursday and one of them is on a Sunday. And I'm going to be doing something along the lines of Spooky Sundays, but relevant to other festivities and holidays that are happening in the future, so don't worry. While you're down there hitting subscribe, if you'd like to hit the thumbs up button, your support means an awful lot to me. And that's all I have to say. So I shall see you on Thursday for my next video. Bye. Can you see that I'm eating raspberries? What do you do if you need to scrape some? Just filming. Oh. If I do this, does my hair look red instead of pink? So what came first? Chocolate brownies or like the girl guiding type of brownies? I don't know. I really want to know. If you know, let me know. You know?